This is a sample lesson of an online course at Smile Nihongo Academy, Japanese 2. We have already learned how to ask this question, "How old are you?" in the previous lesson. In this lesson, let's learn another way to ask the same question. First of all, let's review what we have learned already. So, to ask this question, "How old are you?" in Japanese, you have to phrase it this way. What age are you? 何歳ですか?何歳ですか? So this is what you already know from the previous lesson. We have also covered how to respond to the question when somebody asks you, 何歳ですか?何歳ですか? Let's say you're 21 years old. Then in your response, you say, 21歳です。21歳です。Now let's learn another way to ask the same question. How old are you? And this is the phrase. おいくつですか?おいくつですか? This also means how old are you and sounds slightly more mature and polite than 何歳ですか? The word いくつ originally means how many in Japanese, and it's a question word. It is also used to ask how many for some tangible objects like apples or events like meetings or classes. You may be wondering where this question word いくつ came from. It actually came from the traditional Japanese numbers that we used to use before we imported the Chinese numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 back in 5th or 6th century. Many small children in Japan actually learn these Japanese numbers first. Okay, let me go over these Japanese numbers so that you can actually hear how they sound. 1. 一つ 2. 二つ 3. 三つ 4. 四つ 5. 五つ 6. 六つ 7. 七つ 8. 八つ 9. 九つ 10. 10. So if you ask a 3-year-old Japanese girl to please count from 1 to 5, she will probably go like this. 一つ、二つ、三つ、四つ、五つ instead of 1、2、3、4、5. So now you know that the question word いくつ came from these traditional Japanese numbers and it's used to ask how many for tangible objects or event. But today in this lesson, we are going to use the word いくつ to ask for somebody's age. How old are you? Again, this is how you do it. You first attach the honorific prefix o before いくつ and then say ですか at the end. おいくつですか? This means how old are you? And then slightly sounds more polite than 何歳ですか? So when you answer to the question おいくつですか? You do the same way that you did to the question 何歳ですか? And then say 21歳です。21歳です。This was a small segment of one lesson in Japanese too. The course provides a lot of PDF materials that you can download, and also, at the end of the course, you can submit a worksheet and the instructor will check your work and get back to you. Find more information about the course in the description.